I'm a member of a top-secret research unit as per my superior's request. I am to deliver a file to Celeste Judd, my older sister. The moment I step into my sister's office, Ethan Irwin quickly moves to stand in my way. Are you the new assistant? He eyes me up and down, finally noticing the document envelope in my hand. Then he chortles loudly, it's your first day on the job, and yet you're already trying to suck up to Miss Judd? Why don't you take a look in the mirror and see how pathetic you are? Well then do I realize that Ethan has mistaken me as a love rival? But the thing is, Celeste has never told me that she has a boyfriend. I'm about to explain the truth to Ethan when I feel his fist colliding with my face. I'm the only assistant Miss Judd needs. You can forget about being her boyfriend. Ethan yanks me by the hair as he dumps scalding hot water onto my face. To think that you're already planning on becoming a sugar baby and seducing rich women at such a young age. I'll teach you a lesson on behalf of your parents. I can only curl into a small ball on the floor, stubbornly using my body to protect the document envelope. My actions infuriate Ethan to no end. He snatches the file away before ripping it into pieces in front of the entire company. He even says fondly to Celeste, Miss Judd, your new assistant sure is a bold one for trying to seduce you, but don't worry, for I've already taught him a lesson. A shameless, brazen man daring to set his sights on Miss Judd when Ethan's right there. He's about to regret it. I don't think he knows what's coming yet, although Ethan might be an intern. His father is a company executive. Any man who tried to covet Miss Judd all ended up on a gurney. Whispers rippled endlessly through the surrounding. Ethan Irwin, the righteous intern, towered over me, his eyes brimming with barely contained contempt. Next second, he grabbed my hair and lifted me off the ground. The searing pain exploded across my scalp, causing my legs to nearly give out. I let out a muffled groan, only to get punched in the face before I could take my next breath. For a man, why are you moaning like that? Who are you trying to seduce here? I'm telling you, Miss Judd is out for a meeting and won't be in the office today. You'd better forget those dirty thoughts of yours, otherwise I'll make you regret ever setting foot in here. Rude and here I suppressed the raging fury inside me as I prepared to explain myself. My phone, which had fallen to the floor at one point, started ringing. I fixed my gaze on the screen. It was Dana Wilson, my supervisor, calling. I reached out to grab the phone, but Ethan was a step ahead of me and snatched it away in front of all the employees. He put the call on speaker. Dana's voice rang out. Hey, Aussie, are you there yet? Have you seen Zeus? Hearing the nickname of my older sister, Celeste Judd, Ethan instantly exploded. He screamed hysterically into the phone. You stupid, dead broke user. How dare you let your son think he can hit on Miss Judd? That nickname's not for losers like you two. The groundless lashing took Dana aback. He was just about to refute, but Ethan hung up without a second thought. What are you waiting for, Ethan? Just get rid of him. Look at how calculating he looks. I heard his father heard Miss Judd was hiring for an assistant, and he wanted his son to take the chance and marry into her family. Ethan's lackey stood at the side, hands on his hips, as he sized me up and down with unmasked mockery. I gritted my teeth and, ignoring the pain from my scalp, trembling, I said, I'm not here for the assistant. Before I could finish my sentence, a piping hot drink came splashing all over my face. At that moment, that same searing pain from earlier, only now 10 times worse, bloomed across my entire body. I collapsed to the floor, rolling around and clutching my head. By then, countless blisters of all sizes have formed on my exposed skin. None of these absurd turns of events prompted the bystanders to take any action. Instead, Piston laughed. You shouldn't have done that. A sugar baby wannabe like him might play the victim in front of Miss Judd later. Geez, have the security guards at Judd Group always been slacking off like this? Why did they let just anyone in? I had lost all strength in my body, curling into a tight ball on the floor, but I held onto the file in my arms, as if my life depended on it. After 7 years at the top secret research unit, the project was finally approaching its conclusion. Celeste was once Dana's student. He made a point of stressing that I had to deliver the file into her hands intact. However, it was precisely because of my action that Ethan immediately noticed the document envelope in my arms. He raised an eyebrow, a hint of curiosity amid his hostile gaze. Immediately, I read his mind and eagerly shook my head. Look at him, Ethan. After everything, he's still clinging to that stupid envelope. Who knows? Maybe there's a love letter to Miss Judd in there. I heard all these newbies want to take the shady route nowadays. I even saw online how some interns tried to seduce their bosses, swapping out their resumes for racy photos.